players that they've brought in, but great personalities. As a coach, it's really nice to spend your time with kids that you actually enjoy. It's been a pleasure of 4 years with these guys. Not every season is as easy as they have made it. We have fun at practice, right? These guys know how to have fun, but then they also know how to turn it on and be serious. They pick each other up, and it really has been a special group. As I call their names, if family can come out to center court, we're going to grab a quick picture. And then at the very end, once all seniors have been called, we'll do one with all the players and all the families real quick. But I would like to first recognize our seniors from the Tollgate Titans. All right, thank you guys for joining us on our senior night. It really means a lot for you guys to be here. All right, our first senior on Titans, Caleb Peralta. Celebration. You'll hear some speeches by some of our players for our senior class right here. But the first person I would like to introduce from our senior group, Cole Huico. Cole is our resident smart guy on the team. He makes sure that we all know what's going on. Effortlessly, most everybody's trying. All right, our second senior who I'd like to recognize, Lucas Martins. Come on, guys. Lucas, from freshman year to now, probably the biggest turnaround player that we have ever had. I've never had a guy that takes everything so seriously in the summer. Honestly, huge improvement. Worked his way into the starting lineup. Super proud of you, buddy. My next senior who I'd like to recognize, Jaden Tao. watch him on the court, you see a lot of that. But he is the beating heart of his team. We love to see it. All right, now, if we can get all of our families, we're going to bring it back right over to our senior night wall. One more picture for all of them. And again, one more time, give it up for the class of 2026. Thank you to Jael, who's our cameraman. He's been giving us great pics all season long. Thanks, Jael. I know it was a big senior class. We got some things to tell you for this picture. Sorry it's so hot in the other. We are on the court first 14 minutes and we'll get started.
All right, I'll give a little intro. We'll play the open. And here we go. Take a commercial, come back. And this is our, you can put this in front of you if you want. Might be better. Okay. Well, we're still on, right? We're still on? All right, good afternoon, everybody, or almost evening. Welcome to this Division II boys volleyball matchup between West Warwick and Tollgate. I'm Eric White. I'll be calling the game today, along with Rhode Island Television and Radio Hall of Famer John Parenti. How you doing, sir?
Overrated. Good to be here, Eric. This is fun.
Hey, I think you're one of the best to ever do it here. And you're also dressed better than me tonight, so I don't know.
I know. I kind of dig the Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, thank you. That was a Spirit Day, one of the Spirit Day themes. So this media broadcasting and journalism pathway production of West Warwick Volleyball, we're glad to bring it to you. We're on the WWHS Wizards YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe to get all the West Warwick Wizards YouTube channel news, including the morning show. And we're simulcasting this with 321. And John, maybe you can tell the people how they can sign up or find 321 if they haven't already.
Available on Facebook, available on YouTube, or simply available by Googling 321 Media, following the prompts, finding the game you want to see. Yeah. Click on, enjoy.
Absolutely. It's hard not to find them. It's not to find you guys. So
my wife says the same thing about me.
All right. So we are going to, we got Jordan Espino McCaffrey producing here. We are going to take a break, do the open, and a couple of commercials, and we'll be right back with this media broadcasting and journalism pathway production of Wizards Volleyball. Okay, we are here. Very last regular season match for the Wizards, who come in at 15-2, facing a Division III club who is pretty good overall. They come in at 10-8. They're the 4th seed coming into tonight. So what do you look for coming into this, John? And they're gonna start all their seniors, by the way.
For Josh Malloy, it's a chance to get that one last match in before things really amp up in the course of the playoffs and stuff. For Tollgate, the same thing. They're taking on, basically, this is a David versus Goliath game.
Yep.
They're taking on one of the Giants in Division II, and they're going to work on a few things as well as they get ready for their playoffs. They've got Exeter and Sprinters to contend with, and a couple of other very, very good teams. Mount Hope, the number 1 seed in Division II. This is a good match, good time for a match like this for both West Warwick and for Tollgate.
Yeah, I agree. And, it's going to be interesting to see, John, if the Wizards, how sharp are they going to be? Because I think this is the kind of match, this is the time where Coach Malloy is going to want to see some sharpness. I know he's starting his seniors tonight, and they're going to be playing most, if not all, of the match, but I think there's still some things he's going to want to see. The unforced errors, which have hurt them at times this year, and going into the playoffs, you want to see those as low as they can possibly go.
A lot of times you'll see a lot of work done on passing, the back row attacks, the passing, up front for the kill. I'm looking forward to seeing Colin Kelly. I've missed him since the basketball season.
Yeah,
but Slim's a great kid. And, really looking forward to seeing him in this cover. Reminds me a lot of another young man who you may remember the name. He played for Bishop Hendricken, and as good as he was on a baseball field, he was even better as a volleyball player because Rocco Baldelli hit the ball straight down time and time again. Led the state in kills, held the state scoring record. Now, men's volleyball, boys volleyball, has not been around very long. But for quite some time, Rocco Baldelli actually led the state in his history in kills.
Wow.
I think it was broken a couple of years ago by somebody out of East Providence.
Yeah.
But no, Rocco was a better ball player on a volleyball court than he was on a baseball field.
Wow.
I'll contend that to the very end.
And that's saying something because this is somebody who went to the major leagues, played for Tampa Bay, played in a World Series or two, and now he's managing. He was managing.
He was managing Minnesota. Now he's taking it off here. He's being mentioned as a possible replacement for Chad Tracy in Boston. So we'll see what happens with that. But no, Rocco was a tremendous volleyball player.
Yeah, and if it weren't for the mitochondrial illness that he had, I think he might still be playing, or he would have had a longer career, definitely. And an outstanding athlete. And
we've had a lot of Rhode Islanders. Just digressing to baseball for a little bit, a lot of great Rhode Islanders. Rocco Baldelli, Jeff Beaulieu, Davey Lopes, who just passed away recently.
Yes.
We're all the way back there. If you want to count Somerset, Massachusetts, Greg Gagne, who played for the Twins, had a very solid career.
Yes.
Billy Ullman, who was drafted #1 for the San Diego Padres in 1973, went to Brown.
Yeah.
Played for the Padres, the Dodgers, the Mets, the Cubs. I think 7 different or 9 different major league teams.
Yeah.
Had an outstanding career, one of the best shortstops this state ever produced.
Wow. I forgot about Gagne.
Oh, it's because he was across the border.
Yeah. But wow. Yeah, we certainly have had a lot of professional people go on into professional baseball and do quite well. So, and it's hard. I mean, it's not like not that it's easy getting drafted into the NFL, but if you get drafted, you're probably going to see the playing field at the major level. But you get drafted into baseball, you have 3 or 4 levels to get through: single A, double A, triple A.
Well, short A will go first. They'll put you in a rookie league.
Yeah.
Then they'll put you in full season A. Then they'll put you in double A, triple A, and then hopefully out to the majors. So yeah, 4 different levels before you get to the top.
Absolutely. So and hopefully Andrew Sears was with the Detroit organization. He graduated from West Warwick a couple of years ago.
A lot of opportunity for that young man.
Yeah, and he may see it. He goes from here to Rhode Island College, to where he is now. I mean, that's not really the road that you would predict.
That is true. But you know what? Andrew was a late bloomer.
Yes.
And he got better and better and better and better for his grad year. Then up at Rhode Island College.
Yep.
You know, now he's doing very well. Had a great first year in short season A.
Yeah. And so, you know, his sister Katie was a morning show anchor for us. So I'm trying to get him on my podcast, but he's still, you know, the season's still going on, so he's away. But maybe I'll have them in the Words with Wizards pretty soon. So, about 2.5 minutes left to go here. We'll see how much of this match the 6 seniors will play. And Coach Malloy told me they're going to be out of position. There's going to be some number changes, which we always love that. And we'll see how that goes. So, well, we've had some great volleyball success at this school. Not years ago, Terry Prohaska.
Of the class of 73, by the way.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
He's the same class as you.
Yep.
He used to be my color guy here for a while, and then I decided let him retire for good, you know, because I kept calling him. But they only had one division in volleyball back then, and we had some great teams, but there was always somebody better. There was no Division 1, 2, 3. And the girls won a title, sandwiched in between a couple of undefeated seasons about 4 or 5 years ago with May D'Ambra leading that charge. But this is the most successful boys season in recent history here.
And Josh has really enjoyed it, too. And he showed that during the pregame and during the introductions of the seniors that one thing he likes about this team is just how they mesh, how they get along, and how they work while having fun at practice.
Yes. And you mentioned Colin Kelly. Also, you know, Michael Gallo is one heck of a player. I mean, he's really, really good on the gridiron, but boy, he is so dangerous up front.
And just a sophomore.
Yeah. Unbelievable. So, you know, he's the future of this team. We got 7 seniors, and I think they're thinking they need to do it this year. They need to run the table this year if they're going to win something, and because they're losing so much, and they're going to go through a little bit of a rebuilding process, and they've got all the pieces. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. In
Colin Kelly, you've got that Rocco Baldelli-sized young man that can shoot straight down. And Tolgate, I don't think has very much that they can contend with. So
no, you can just look visually.
They're not very tall.
No, that's not always the game. But you know, they're. But
it helps.
Yes, it does. It really does. It really does. So. I'm digressing a little bit on the sport, but speaking of people who can go high, we've got our high jumper. Oh my God, I'm blanking on his name right now.
Played football.
Yes.
Josh Morgan?
Yes, Josh Morgan.
Okay.
Just won the high jump and the long jump at the division championships, and they're going to have the class championships this weekend. There's a guy they could use. Zach. Zach, sorry. Zach Morgan, excuse me.
Hey, that's a great save.
Hey, thanks. Jordan Espino McCaffrey coming in and stopping me from early onset dementia.
Attaboy Jordan, Dr. J.
I was talking to him yesterday, which makes it even worse. Thank you very much. Yeah, he's a great young man, and he's about 5'8", and he's jumping 6'7.5". Well, 6'7.25" is his height, is his PR. It's amazing. That's one of the more difficult sports in track, I think. Okay.
These first few points, Eric, will go a long way in letting West Warwick know just who they need to pick on, basically. And that's what you do. You find that weak spot in the lineup, and you go there as much as possible until they rectify the situation. Good set there for Alex Osmita.
And he's been dangerous. He's not terribly tall, but he's been so dangerous up front this year. Got a great vertical leap.
That's going to be off the fingertips of Fuico.
He's the class salutatorian this year.
So he'll be going next door to the scholarship awards presentation.
Yeah.
Overpass was taken. Good block by Lucas Martins. And he's come a long way since he first started.
He really has. Coach Malloy said that during the pregame, during the awards ceremony, and he really has. He's a solid player.
Wizards doing all of this damage. They're up 3-1 without Colin Kelly, who's getting a little breather. That ball shouldn't have been playable, but they decided to play it anyway. Perfect set. Find that open hole. Ethan Pereira scores for the Wizards.
Yeah. Outstanding soccer player Ethan was. Student line a couple of years ago.
A lot of good 2- and 3-sport athletes here on this West Warwick team.
Absolutely.
You mentioned Mike Gallo, you mentioned Kelly, you mentioned Pereira, but Ian Degnan, who played both in the fall and in the winter.
Yep.
Justin Rossi, who's going to be a beast when he's a senior.
Yeah. Ian's dad, Matt, sitting right over there, graduated a year behind me at Cranston West. He was a fine basketball player at West also.
The great little ace there by Anthony Feliciano of Tollgate. Titans down 1. A great block. Rico with some help from Martins. Slid back in. That's the aforementioned Mr. Kelly.
Yep.
If you're close to him, you get to call him Slim. There's a block, but the block is out.
He barely had to leave his feet for that one.
Those end of the net blocks are very tough because you're going to turn it in.
Yeah.
And if you're not ready for it to do so, you get the result that Collins just did. Unforced error. Pereira made that possible because of his block, his dig earlier before the kill. Overpass. Oh.
Yeah, that's tough.
Ethan wanted that badly. He just kind of licked his chops and took it a little bit too short.
Yeah, it's so easy to get out of position in this sport, and
that's it for the race.
A nicely placed serve. Not really too fast or too hard, but looked like it was going to be out.
Titans hanging in down by 1 in the first game. This is Rowan Pereira. Kelly's block doesn't go over. Another point for the Titans, and guess what? Rowan Pereira, a junior.
And Ethan Pereira with that kill. Yeah, I'm not surprised that this is close right now. With we're playing an unusual lineup. They're playing all of the seniors. Caleb Peralta with the kill there.
Touch of class from Josh Malloy in recognizing the seniors on the Tollgate team before he introduced his own.
Yes.
Snowman on the scoreboard. Caleb just tried to get a little bit too fancy with that. And then he saw the big arms of Kelly right there. And he wanted to adjust himself and try to hit over the block and was unable to do so. Free ball taken care of. And return right back to Tollgate. They're going to call a touch.
Yeah, somebody did touch it. I heard it. I didn't see who it was.
Somebody in a black uniform.
Yeah.
Tied up. Well done.
Yeah.
We don't have a number 0 for Tollgate. The server / libero, or at least I don't. I don't know if you do. They'll go right back to what's for it.
I do not. I can have one of our research staff, me, make my way over there during a break.
Got to go up here. It's a good play.
Lucas Martins had a hand in that one, but couldn't quite get in position.
Correct me if I'm wrong. There's a Lucas Martins playing volleyball and a Lucas Martin playing baseball.
I believe so, yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah.
Another nice short ace.
Yeah.
That middle hole there is called the 0.
Yeah.
And usually the 0 is that soft area where nothing happens, and when it does, it's usually bad.
Yeah.
I was just going to say the Titans were having some difficulty with across the court sets.
Yeah.
That time they got a perfect one out of Passetti. I should say out of Johnny Young Wright. That's what he was working out during the pregame as well.
Yep.
Got to go up. Poor set handled nicely.
So
this is where Josh may get a little bit annoyed. They're a little bit sloppy.
I
He's going to
think so.
take a timeout.
I am not surprised. I was just going to say, this is a game of momentum. And right now, Tollgate has it. And this is, senior night or not, a regular lineup or not, this is not where Josh Malloy wants his team to be. And, we've seen Michael Gallo. I don't see him in a jersey. It doesn't mean he's not going to play, but they have rested him a few times this year, and he's an outstanding player up front, being just a sophomore. So I wonder if we're going to see him at any point tonight, or they're just going to save him for the playoffs.
I would suspect that they're going to want him to play somewhat of a regular schedule simply as a warm-up toward the playoffs.
Yeah. Speaking of playoffs, they're going to open the playoffs here a week from tonight. We're not sure against who yet.
But they have locked up the number 1.
Yep.
Good dig by Saucedo. That'll be another Titan point. For a small and undermanned team, they're showing me something.
Yeah,
up 5.
Oh, they are.
No matter who's on the opposite side of the court. It's called a carry.
Yep.
I don't think Ryan Garner's too happy about that call. But he'll get over it. There are plenty more bad calls where that came from.
Oh, yeah.
Feliciano swung pretty well. The tallest of the Titans.
Yeah. Junior middle hitter.
He'll get the serve.
Yeah.
And they get it from the other side with Rowan Pereira.
Oh, Tollgate has come out here on fire. I mean, they're really looking. And just as I say that, I've jinxed. Unforced error.
Wizards need a couple here. Can't be exchanging point for point with a team that's up on 5, or by 5 on you.
Absolutely.
So it's Martins. That time they went over the block and they were successful.
Yeah.
That's another good swing by Rowan Pereira.
Absolutely. And, you know, when you're down 18-12, usually the first team that makes it to 20, if they've got more than a 5-point lead,
is going to win.
Is going to win that set.
Oh, great block.
Finally.
Caleb Peralta, a huge block.
And that was a great kill attempt by Kelly, but outstanding block.
Just like that, the Wizards come back. Thanks to Ethan Pereira.
Yeah. Finally, one bounces their way.
They need 3 or 4 right now for Rico.
Yeah.
For Pereira. Ouch.
Ooh.
David in control over Goliath. Kelly was not to be denied. 4, 5, 6 times on the ball. Colin Kelly finally scores the point to put the Wizards within 6.
Yes. Outstanding volley by him.
And a good joust, too, against Pereira, who's been so good for Tollgate.
Yeah.
That's going to be called on the net. Yep. Alex Smita just a little bit too close for comfort to the net. And now you're at that 20 spot with a 5-point lead. Oh, wait, they called a net violation on Tollgate.
Yeah, yeah.
For Kelly.
Oh, beautiful placement.
Let me see, which spot do I place it down on? Bing, done.
I think that that's when you can tell when a player is really maturing, when they just don't thump it every time up there.
Yeah.
They pick and choose their spots. They go for the hard kill when it's necessary, and he certainly has matured. I've seen even just this season.
Ryan Garneau called a timeout and said, hey, listen, we're not safe at all with a 5-point lead in 2015.
Yeah. And this might be a good practice in replicating desperation time. This is a team in the Wizards that has not gone 5 sets all year, and they've swept a lot of teams. So, you know, this is not a set number 5, of course, but this is something, if they can come back from something like this, I think it's shows a little fortitude on their behalf, good playoff preparation. And
it gives an opportunity for players like Rico and Smita and some of the others, Sauceda, to be in those clutch situations now.
Yeah.
Still want to get the name of their libero. That guy right there.
Yeah.
Pereira. Ooh. Oh, great play. Point to Tollgate.
Yeah, you called the net.
Yep. Boy, yeah, the Pereira is doing dynamite things.
Wow. Yeah. Richard Damale goes out, and Feliciano comes in for Tollgate.
Osmina, get a whistle. 4 hits. That hurts.
It does.
Santiago Sauceda. We're going to bring West Warwick to within 3. Set again. Peralta's tried too long.
And you said it, John. They were making a run right where you said they needed to.
That's going to be out.
Yep.
And if you're the Titans and it goes this way, as it's going to the last 3 points, it's a heartbreaker.
It is.
They need to stop it right now, and that's not going to help. Ace serve for the Wizards senior Saucedo. The lead shrinks to 1. Ryan wants his second timeout.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea.
And the message here has got to be, listen, just play the point.
Yeah.
Play the point.
1 point at a time. But, kudos to the Wizards. They were down, 20-15, and now it's 21-20, and outstanding. There's been a couple of calls in there that have gone their way, but doing exactly what they need to do to climb back in this one. I think most teams that aren't as highly ranked as this one would have mailed it in and said, all right, set 1 is whatever.
Yep.
Not these guys. And that's good to see.
They came in ranked number 8 in the state.
Yeah.
In the Max Prep poll. Max Preps. Sauceda has run off, 6 in a row, 5 in a row?
Yeah. 5 in a row, I believe.
Needs this one right here. Okay.
What's the call?
Rotation error, maybe? Wizards are clapping. Yep, it could very well be indeed a rotation error. Coach Garno going over the lineup now with Peralta. But yep, now that is the most egregious of errors.
Yeah, that's. You don't want to see that in the regular season, let alone the regular season finale, getting ready for the playoffs. But it happens. So that's 6.
Right? Peralta. Oh, that's a home run.
Wow.
It was touched.
That would have been out of Yellowstone from here. He's been very dangerous up front. He just had totally the wrong angle on that one.
Titans by 1. Titans by 2 on the ace. And that's a couple by the young man whose name we have no idea is.
We will find out after this set.
Big point here. They go long. Osmina could have put it across. That's going to go out. So the Wizards hang tough. But Saucedo's out of there. And they'll leave it now to Stejan Navarro. What do you got for a 19 there, Coach?
Oh, it is. They have Santi.
Well. Osmino, that's point. So now we get down to the real nitty gritty.
Yeah.
All right, so Saucedo is wearing 19.
Yeah. And I think that's Jaden Tao in number 3 right now.
And that's a point. And it's game point for the Wizards. So it was Tao with the libero. I get it.
Yeah.
Miscommunication kills the Titans.
That's it.
It's mine, it's yours, it's yours, it's mine, it's the Wizards. Come from behind by 6 points, end up winning 25-23.
All right, so we'll take a break here. The media broadcasting and journalism production of Wizards Volleyball. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Eric White, John Parenti. Wizards have a great comeback in set number 1.
Yeah, down by 5 and down by 6. And then down at 20-15, they came back and tied it at 21 all, and the rest of it was history. And that one unforced error by Tolgate, really their only unforced error of the entire match.
Yeah.
So far, cost them dearly. It cost them the set.
Yeah, I mean, Tolgate did not play the perfect set. You know, they had some miscommunications even early, but they were taking advantage and really dominating the Wizards up front early on. But Colin Kelly got going. Wizards got a little sharper and really showed some fortitude coming back there.
So Westmore comes out with Tao, Kelly, Saucedo, Martins, and somebody.
Which number?
Oh, it's Alex Osmina.
Okay, yeah.
There's still one other that I'm missing. Tao, Kelly. Oh, Huico.
Oh yeah. Now
Hi,
Huico
Cole.
he's the libero. Okay, this should be interesting.
Cole will watch a rebroadcast and say, hey, remember me? Sorry. All right, Tolgate gets first serve to begin game 2. And it's Ryland Santana for the Titans. By the way, that 0 is the senior Riley Scanlon, who played pretty well in game 1 for Tollgate. Yeah, it just simply wasn't a good swing by Alex that time.
No.
But better it happens at 0-0 than at 23-23.
Exactly.
Oof.
Well, those kinds of serves, John, are so dangerous. The ones that just barely make it over, that you don't think are going to have a chance. And, you know, sometimes all the English gets taken off it and it drops. And that's what happened to the Wizards right there.
Like a good changeup.
Yes, yes.
A good swing. I'm really impressed. Did I hear Josh right during the pregame? Has Alex started since he was a freshman?
That's what he said. I believe that is correct.
I can tell he's just miserable to contend with.
Yeah.
If you're an opponent.
Yep.
Great to have if you're a teammate.
Yeah.
That one was headed over the line and they decided to play it.
Yeah.
Tao right now shaking his head saying, man, why did I do that? But I mean,
Yeah.
you're making that decision in like 0.3 seconds.
Yeah, it's a reaction slash decision.
Got to go over. Oof. This is going to go over. I don't know if Martin's got a piece of it or it just never got to the net.
Yeah, me neither.
But it's a Wizard point anyway.
Oh, ouch. And those unforced errors. We haven't seen too many of them from the Wizards tonight, really, if any. So they have played pretty crisp so far, knock on wood or plastic. But, you know, they have looked more crisp in the first set than they have in the past.
Cam Duvall serve handled. Got to go. Much better swing by Tao. Much better swing. And it produces results. Martins for the Wizards.
Is that a double hit that he called? Or?
Somebody might have been on the net. Colin Kelly back in for the Wizards. Too long.
Yeah.
Tollgate once again grabbing the early lead.
Yeah.
Ryan Garneau goes over and gives Rowan Pereira a little bit of encouragement and strategy. They went to Huico.
Nice save.
They're going to call Tollgate for being at the net. I think Slim gave it a little sigh of relief. He thought it was on him.
Yeah. I think it's hard to tell when you're up doing battle of the net. Just, you hope it's not you.
Just hit that time by Santana, who was close to 1.
Nice save, free ball. Nope. I stand corrected.
I went down and played that one.
Yeah.
Had an awful lot of paces headed toward the end line.
Yeah.
Gotta go. That's 3 missed hits at the net now for Tollgate. Whatever happened to 7-Up? Did they still make that?
Yes. Yeah. I think so. I'm thinking of Sprite now. You know, I don't know, John.
That's a score anyway. Funny how my
7
mind
Up.
just flashes to food.
Remember feeling 7-Up? You know,
Yeah.
They had some great advertising campaigns back in the day.
The bottom of the bottle used to say, "You like it, it likes you."
Yeah.
And the green glass bottles. All right, the Wizards have taken over the lead again. It'll be Jaden Tao again to serve. Like the turquoise kicks.
Good eye on that one. That ball looked like one most people would have played, but they let it go, and it was out by about 6 inches. But that one was nicely played.
Scanlon serving. Been waiting all night to say that properly. And Kelly puts it away.
Oh.
Feliciano was blocked off. Huico, the lefty.
Beautiful.
Santana spotted the weak spot.
Beautiful cross-court kill.
These Titans have talent.
They do.
Does the name Gail Davis strike familiar up with you?
Gail Davis does not.
She was the magnificent head coach of volleyball at Tollgate back in the 70s and early 80s.
Yeah.
Unbeatable teams.
Wow.
Led by Mary Burke, who ended up going to Bryant and coaching basketball, and
Wow.
just had name after name after name, and Gail's the one that developed every one of them.
Fantastic.
Great, great lady. It's a pretty good ace right there.
Oh, yeah.
As the ball comes to my feet. Saucedo to serve. Yeah, tried this side again. That's too long for Pereira.
Yeah. Some hits like that, it sounds like the ball is screaming for mercy. That was a hell of a shot, but just way too high.
Gotta go. Barnes wasn't ready.
Yeah.
Maybe because the back row pass might have been a little bit too wide left.
Yeah.
Good communication there. Barnes and Pereira both called the ball out before the whistle blew. Asmina. Don't know why they played that one either. But they did. Got to go up.
Nice save.
Again, they try the left side.
And that one hit my pen. That's a first.
Rowan Pereira got the kill. You know, you look at the Tollgate roster, you find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left sides. Pereira might be the best of them. Duval to serve. Martins, that'll be a point.
I think this is just the kind of match that you want. This Tollgate team is a tough team. They're not rolling over just because they're Division III. And the Wizards, not as sharp as I think Coach Malloy would like them, but you know, playing a different lineup with the senior night, and I think it's a good experience. And like you said, John, these guys who might not be starting in the playoffs are going to get some good experience here.
I think Kelly called that out as it was going by his brain.
Just like that, Wizards knocking on 20, knocking on the 20's door. They've quietly built up a pretty sizable lead.
Ryan Garno says, we need to talk, boys. So I will be leaving you at the end of this game.
Yes. Tell us what's going on.
The biggest delight of my year.
Yes.
As the president of the class of 73, I get to distribute 4 scholarships to members of the senior class based on their financial need, their academic strength, and their extracurriculars. Yep. On behalf of my entire graduating class, we've been doing it for 25 years. We've now raised, I think the total is $58,000 over the course of the last 8 years.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And $150,000 or $130,000 since the inception about 25 years ago or so.
Wow. So, and you've been doing it longer. This class of 73 has been doing it longer than any other class.
We were the only ones to have done it up until about 3 years ago, and then 72 decided they were going to do it and ruin our fun. Because there was a lot of chirping on the part of this guy saying, "Hey, we're the only one. You guys need to step up."
Yeah.
And this past class, the class of 25, Christian Briggs, a great athlete in his own right, said to me, "John, you know what? I'm challenging you. We're going to raise more money than you." He said, "Well, no, you're not, but at least you're going to do it." And they did. So 85's already starting to collect money. That's a good thing.
Can you tell us who has the scholarships, or do you have to wait until the announcement?
I will say this.
Get me the information and we can put it on the morning show. How's that?
Okay.
Good.
I'll write it down for you. Some of the names are going to be very familiar.
Ooh. Anything helps. College education is so astronomically expensive these days.
I did have a list of all 4 names. I think Nancy Layden still has it. But I'll give you a sneak peek.
Yeah, okay. Tollgate closing the gap to 3 right now. Make that 2. Oh.
So the Wizards got the stop they needed. Dow again. Guess that was out on the far side?
Yeah.
Well, there's your 20.
There we go. But you know, Titans just close enough to put it in doubt. Well, maybe not.
Tao's brother played here.
Yeah.
Just graduated, matter of fact, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to do this right there too. LA big time, but he's going to be called for being on the net, and he knows it.
Yeah. I believe it was Jeremy Tao.
Yeah,
Yes.
right.
I had him in a journalism class a couple of years ago. One more. A couple. If you say a couple these days, a lot of people don't know it's two.
Yeah.
You have to explain that. And it's Scanlon on the line. Whoa! Oh my goodness!
Little pinball wizardry by the Titans. And they cap it off with a kill by Ryland Santana.
It is not against the rules to use your foot. And I've seen it, and that's the third time I've seen it this season in the games we've been covering, and it's never ceases to amaze me when it works.
Scanlon, net. So other big news from Wizards alums. Zinnia Ray
Yes.
is going to be an intern with 321 Media.
Fantastic.
What a great kid she is.
Yes. I'm glad that worked out. Morning show anchor for 2 years. 100 shows. Journalism major at the University of Georgia. She approaches everything like she does running. First rate.
Timeout, Ryan Garneau. Gee, I kind of wish I was sticking around. I'd like to pick Josh's brain a little bit on just how he was attacking this whole thing. The other thing I wanted to ask him dealt with the fact that he's got so many on his roster, and they've all got talent.
Yeah.
You know, how do you split the time, and how do you have them buy in to your philosophy when they're not really getting the playing time that sometimes you think you deserve?
Yeah.
That's remarkable, and
It is.
that's Josh Malloy, though.
It is. And he's had some rough years here with
Yep.
both
Oh,
the
yeah.
boys and the girls, and he's had some fantastic years. He's a good coach.
So a couple of points from Cole Hugo, and Tolgate to be down 2-zip. There's one of them. The important thing, if you're Tolgate, keep the ball on the court. We go again for the game. Gotta go. This is gonna go.
Whoa.
Great play by Scanlon.
Fantastic save by
Better play by Santana. And that'll do it. Game 2 to the Wizards, 25-18. A methodical first 10 points worth, and then they just played Wizard volleyball.
Yeah, they did. It was quite different than the first set. They got the lead, built on it, gave a little of it up, but they never lost it. And this set really not in doubt. So I want to thank you very much for calling a game with me again.
Very welcome. It was fun.
It's always a treat, and I become the student. And it's great, you know, to call this. I've never called this sport with you before.
No, you haven't.
And you know, this is and during this great year that they're having, and my Wizards TV crew showing up and getting it done. You know, it's
like I've
really
told you
good.
a million times. I wish I had this when I was in school.
I hear you. I hear you.
Eric,
Me too.
thanks.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one. We're going to take a break here from Wizards Volleyball from the Media Broadcasting and Journalism Pathways production of said Wizards Volleyball. All right, Eric White back here flying solo. Thank you to John Parenti for sitting in. He's going to go give some scholarships away from the class of '73. We'll announce that tomorrow on the morning show, the 4 recipients. That's a great thing that they're doing. So Wizards up 2 sets to none. Tollgate giving them a run for it in set number 1. And set number 2. The Wizards built up a lead in set 2 and really never looked back. And as I said, Wizards have not been taken to 5 sets all year, but they did have a 26-24 set win down at Westerly earlier this year, and I'll go into that more later. And that's an excellent kill by Rylan Santana, who's had a great night for the Titans. Tollgate up 1-0. Santana serves again. Alex Osmena with the kill, tying it up for the Wizards. Santi Saucedo back at libero. And Osmena on the line. And Cole Wico with the kill. That one was bumped out of bounds by Tollgate. Wizards up 2-1. Wizards coming in at 15-2 overall. End off the regular season tonight. And that one was just barely out. That was a beautiful shot, but out by about 2 inches. Wizards up 3-1. Osman at the line again to serve for the Wizards. Beautiful cross-court spike by Anthony Feliciano, a junior. Just like that, Tollgate gets a point back. And Feliciano's on the line to serve. Call against the Wizards. I'm not sure what that was. Point given to Tollgate. They're all knotted up at 3. Feliciano still on the line for the Titans. And that one in, beautifully placed. Tollgate up 4-3. Again, in each of these sets, Tollgate has taken a lead early on. Lucas Martins, the senior, serving for West Warwick. Rowan Pereira, who's done a lot of damage tonight with the kill there, giving Tollgate another 1-point lead here in set number 3. Wizards lead 2-0. Nice block by Martins up front. And not Martins, excuse me. Colin Kelly up front. And with that beautifully placed kill shot, it's tied up at 5. Wico on the line. Caleb Peralta with the kill. He's had a very solid night for the Titans. He's been dangerous, especially up front. 6-5 Tollgate. Unforced error. Pereira sends that one into the net. It's all tied up again. And on the line, Jaden Tao. Nice low serve. And Peralta again put some English on that ball, and it just spun and rolled right down the Wizard defenders. And again, Tollgate, a Division III team, is up by a point. This has been a pretty good test for the Wizards this evening. And there's a kill by Martins. Not Martins. Kelly. I think I needed that third cup of coffee today. I want to welcome everybody who's joining us here. If there's anybody from neighboring Warwick, Tollgate fans, welcome. And also our West Warwick faithful. Osmana was there up front. Beautiful block, preventing Peralta from having another kill. He's been very dangerous for the visitors. Wizards up 1-0. Santi Saucedo, one of the 7 seniors. Say that 10 times. Being honored here tonight. Nice save by Tollgate. And Osmana tapped that one over, and Tollgate again. Like there's a net call against the Titans. Point Wizards. Saucedo trying to make it 2 in a row. And that's it. 10-7 Wizards. Tollgate again comes in 10-8. 4th seed in the Division III tournament. That one out. It's 7-11. I'll bet if John was still here, he'd ask me if 7-Eleven is still open. Saucedo on the line. And that is just barely out, but out. 11-8. Titans go to the line, try to get something going. Wizards looking to get out of here, 3-0. Tollgate has other ideas. Now Scanlon, the libero, on the line. Set by Scanlon, and that is out. Pereira hit that one out. It was almost a good save. 12-8 Wizards. Ethan Pereira, number 10, on the line for the Wizards here in set 3. Low serve over the net. Long. Rylan Santana sent that one long, and he's had a good night as well. This Tollgate team not very tall, but dangerous up front. Santana again with a kill attempt. Wico sends that one over. Wizards couldn't recover from that one, 13-9. And Santana on the line for the Titans. And it's an unforced error. That one just barely went out. Martin's on the line. And that one sailed wide. Anthony Feliciano's had some great plays here tonight. Sent that one wide left. Wizards up 15-9. Martin's again. Ooh. That one just barely did not make it over. 15-10. Feliciano on the line for the visitors. Nice save by Tollgate. Colin Kelly once again. 16-10 Wizards, and Kelly really coming into his own as a player, having a fantastic season. Was up for Providence Journal Player of the Week recently. And that one wide. 17-10. The Tollgate, these shots that Tollgate was doing so much damage with earlier are just not falling for them now. And there was, looks like that play was blown dead. What are we doing? 17-10. Osmana to serve. Beautiful block by Martin. Stays in. Tollgate can't recover from that. And just like that, 18-10. And Tollgate calls a timeout, and I think that's very wise at this point. This is a game of momentum more than just about any other sport you're going to see. And I think calling timeouts is... timely timeouts is a skill that coaches build over time. And it's important to stop the bleeding. Remind your team what it is they need to do to recover. 18-10 is not an insurmountable lead. And Tollgate certainly does have talent. They've got speed. And they've been pretty strong up front, especially in the first two sets. So I want to thank our crew on the cameras. We've got Jordan Espino McCaffrey, who came in with a save and helped me with a name earlier on. Makayla and Mahari Morris, sisters on the right-hand cameras, and Owen Anderson, also from my media broadcasting class. They're all in my media broadcasting class. Doing a great job tonight. Wico sends that one over. Oh! Johnny Young-Wright, a sophomore, made a fantastic attempt at that, but couldn't quite get it. 19-10 Wizards. Osmana to serve. And that one goes out. Wizards 20. Tollgate 10. Osmana on the line. Four hits called on Tollgate. And Tollgate gets that point. Cameron Doval will get to the line. It's a 10th grader. And also, I got to mention, Caden Spinella came in. Our producer had to step out for a moment. Jordan had to step out. Caden Spinella, with no experience whatsoever, came in and held the ship together. We saw one foot play earlier. Actually, we saw two. Colin Kelly trying to do that again. Didn't quite work out this time. Doval serving again. And Kelly's shot goes long. With Tollgate chipping away at this West Warwick lead. And that one stays in. 22-14. Beautiful block by Kelly. And then Pereira sends the kill shot over. Brings the Wizards to within 2 points of a victory. Cole Wico, one of the seniors on this team, on the line, and Tollgate will call a timeout. And again, want to remind everyone that we will be here 1 week from tonight at about the same time, a little later. The game is slated to start, I believe, at 6 or 6:30 for the Wizards' opening playoff game or match. Opponent to be determined. So keep an eye on the morning show. For those of you West Warwick and West Warwick alum, we'll let you know who it's going to be. Wizards have locked up the top seed at 15-2, and if they win here, it would be 16-2. So they would host at least one home playoff match, 2 if they win the first one. But nothing is guaranteed because there's a lot of strong teams here. There are no easy W's, and this Tollgate team has put up a valiant effort and had a lot of great play. It shows a lot of promise. Rowan Pereira is one of the key players on this team with the kill, cutting the lead to 8. He's on the line now. Ooh. Oh. That was Peralta who fell on his hip and his elbow. I think he is up. He's up. He fell at a pretty awkward angle. Coach is calling everybody in. And he's going to stay in this match. All right. And that's a point for Tollgate. Call against the Wizards. Formation. Okay. So Pereira still on the line. And the Wizards resting some of their top players, Degnan, Michael Gallo, Carlos Sainville, Aiden Koo. They've all sat on the bench. They have not come in. Seniors taking center stage here tonight. And now we have match point. With Santi Saucedo on the line. Oh, and that is point Wizards. Game, set, match. Wizards win that one 25-16 and 3-0, ending the regular season at 16-2. So we're going to take a short break here, take a short commercial break on the Media Broadcasting and Journalism Pathways production of Wizards Volleyball. Okay, so I'm back with the post game. Just want to thank everybody for joining us. In case you missed it, Wizards win 3-0. Sweep Tollgate. Not too big of a surprise. Tollgate came out in the first set and forced the Wizards to come back from a 20-15 deficit to win that first set. And seniors took center stage tonight, so some of your usual players like Carlos Sainville and Michael Gallo and Ian Degnan did not see the floor tonight. They're not seniors. They didn't need them, resting them for the playoffs. So Wizards win here, end the season at 16-2, number 1 in Division II. They start the playoffs next week as the number 1 seed. They will be here a week from tonight on Thursday, the 28th. And I believe that game, that match will start at 6 or 6:30, so we will be right here with you on Wizards TV with that one to see if the Wizards can put together a run and bring home a title. That is their goal. So I want to thank Mahari Morris, her sister Michaela Morris, who came right from track practice, limped over here and worked a camera. Both in my media broadcasting and journalism pathway class. Mahari in the pathway. Owen Anderson working one of the cameras. Jordan Espino McCaffrey, who was our great producer. And also Caden Spinella coming in to fill in while Jordan had to step away for a moment. So great job by all. Gift cards and extra credit will be coming your way. Thank you very much. This is Eric White. On behalf of John Parenti, who called the first 2 sets with me, I want to say have a good night, everybody, and thank you for watching this production, this media broadcasting and journalism pathway production of Wizards Volleyball. Have a good night, everybody.